Hi guys, today we are working with Vanlov Hair, and they have provided me with a 20-inch frontal, two 26-inch bundles, and one 24-inch bundle, which I have already made into my wig. And basically this is going to be another cartoon inspired color tutorial, and this one's going to be inspired by one of my childhood favorites, which is Tweety Bird. And I think I'm going to go back to my old school fave style of dyeing, which is doing my pastel patch. And you guys are gonna have to excuse my voice. I am just getting over a cold, so my voice kind of fluctuates right now. What I'm gonna do first is just to sit the hair in a mixture of shimmering light shampoo and warm water, and I'm just gonna take away all of the yellow in the 613. So I'm just going to leave this to set for about an hour or two, and then we'll come back once I blow dry it. We're just trying to get some of this yellow out. Okay you guys, so here is the hair completely blow dried from just sitting inside of that shampoo. We took a bit of that yellow out. It's still got a little hint of yellow to it, but I'm okay with that. I didn't want like a white, because we are going to basically dye this like a canary shade of yellow, and I kind of want to maybe do some rooting and have a yellow going into like an orange, and then with like a pop of a blue patch here. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this first quarter piece of hair, and the colors we're using today are going to be the Arctic Fox Sunshine color, and we're going to have that going into Adora's Sunrise Orange. And then for our little hint of blue, we are going to try to use Adora's Baby Blue. Alright guys, so this is basically step one of the dye completed. I'm going to let this go ahead and process overnight and then rinse it out, and then once I'm done that, I'll go ahead and do the dip dye, maybe root it, and do the blue tomorrow. Alright you guys, so this is what the yellow came out like. It's super duper bright. Now as you guys see, I left the ends undyed. Although I kind of like this ombre to ombre effect, what we're actually going to do is dye the ends this color from Adora. So it's the Sunrise Orange. The reason being is because Tweety Bird has orange feet, so I thought it was really cool to go from the yellow to the orange. And yeah, so we're just going to do that dip dye method. It's going to be way faster than hand painting, and it's going to allow us to get to the front of the wig where we'll be doing our patch. You just put the dye in. I'm going to use about 3/4 of a bottle. Alright guys, so the orange is now here at the bottom, and it actually looks really freaking good. We're just going to go ahead and do our two pieces here. So I'm going to lower this a bit, and just so I can reach it really easily. And we're going to use the Adora Baby Blue. I'm going to use the Adora Baby Blue, and I'm going to kind of ombre it from the root down to maybe here, and then have it going into the yellow. So I might leave this part slightly 613 only to kind of like make that ombre really work for me. Just taking some regular old conditioner on a clean brush, and I'm just applying it in between, and this is just going to dilute the color farther and make sure that everything is pretty well blended. Alright, I'm gonna let this sit, and the next time we come back, you guys, will be doing the root this blonde hair, just so it's not too dare I say cartoonish, because like the whole point is to be cartoonish. Anyway, we are going to use the Wella Charm. That's not even Wella Charm. Yeah, it is. So we're going to use the Wella Color Charm in the color 7B, and we're going to use the Wella 20 Volume Developer as well. Okay, you guys, so we have the entire frontal, ooh, I gotta get this voice together, but we have the entire frontal rooted, messily I might add. I'm just gonna let it sit for about, I'm gonna say 15 more minutes, or until everything is colored as darkly as the very first portion we did, which is up here and over here to the right. The left side is almost done. I just need the top to get a little more dark, and then we're gonna rinse the entire thing out. All right, you guys, so I was already like halfway through curling the hair before I realized I did not show you guys on camera what the hair looked like blow dried, but don't worry. Basically, I'm just gonna do the front. So as you guys see, this is what the root coloring looks like now that it's all washed out. And I'm going to turn to the side so that you can kind of see what the color looks like. You'll get a better feel of it once it's all curled and dressed up and ready to go. This is her all curled up. When you take these down, since they are such big curls, it's going to be more of a wave. That's what we're going for here. Make sure you spray her to death. Alright, you guys, so oh, got a frog. This is basically the finished look of the Tweety Bird hair, and I'm just going to really quickly share my thoughts on the hair. While sewing this hair, I noticed that the frontal was a lot softer than the bundles. I actually don't really like these bundles. There's just something about working with them that it just wasn't the best experience. I think that it shed a little too much for me. There are a ton of flyaways. Like, I've sprayed hairspray and we still are in flyaway nation, and I'm not really feeling that at all. I do like the frontal. I rooted it. I could have done a little bit better with my rooting. I think I was kind of not doing the best work I could with being as careful as I could while rooting the hair, but other than that, I think it did turn out good. A little tip, root your hair before you color it. Like root it, let it process, rinse out, and then color it. Only because, as you guys can see, right up in here, it's a little green. And it was because I was trying to be so careful not to get like the dye and everything everywhere. So don't do what I did and kind of like mix the processes. I was being lazy and didn't want to rinse out the hair and start over. So go ahead and do it in steps and don't try to color and root at the same time. It's just not a good idea. Other than that, the yellow from Arctic Fox took so well. The orange is perfect. It's nice and light, exactly how I wanted it. I think I do need to put layers in this hair. I think the reason why it's not holding like its shape is because it's so heavy. And I never take the time to layer hair anymore. It's just not a part of my styling process, but I think I should. And it's just, as you guys can see, this hair is just, it's a lot of flyaways in it. And I'm not really feeling that. I don't want to have to keep, and you can see in the back, it's kind of like, it's not matting, but it's tangling, and I just am not, I think we're past that. I think we're past having to deal with tangling in the hair, so it's just not something that I'm super excited about. I did put big curls in there so we could have waves, but even now, the hair is kind of falling, like right before my eyes, so I'm just not, like, I'm not impressed with the fact that it doesn't hold a curl. It took the color though, so that's kind of cool. If you get shorter lengths and you're not trying to curl it, or you're a little bit better than me, or you're a little bit better than me at layering hair, then you probably won't have this problem. But I feel like the hair just kind of dropped and that's it, and it's going to be straight before I even head out to work. It's a pretty hot day today, so it's going to probably fall pretty quickly. Hair is super duper full. I do like that. I like how full it is. I'm just really not impressed with the body of it. I think it's just a little too rough. I think the hair, the feel, the texture, I'm just not really into. Now, some things that are my fault, I'm going to say, not all these damn flyaways, but I'm gonna say the rooting color, completely my fault. I misjudged the amount of time I was leaving it on. I thought it would be a little darker. If you guys want my top, I got that from Amazon. I'll have the link down below for you guys. But yeah, this is Vanlov hair. Here is the packaging. It's your typical like canvas drawstring bag, you know, nothing too special. So you just put the wig back in here. But yeah, you guys, I don't have a lot to say about this hair. It was kind of so-so working with it. I do really enjoy this color combo. Let me know what other cartoon characters I should try down below. If you do want to check out Vanlov, or you have checked them out for yourself, go ahead and leave your comment down below. Let me know what kind of hair you had and what was your experience. And I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. I love you guys so much. Mwah!